Hello everyone, hope everyone's doing great. This is Richard with Richard Runs Trails. Today I've got an exciting shoe review and a little bit of update on my training. Today we're going to talk about the Challenger ATR 5. This is a shoe made by Hoka I've been watching this shoe for quite a while, and recently it went on sale, so I wanted to try it out. I was able to get them from Running Warehouse. The sale price is $105, but with the Laredo discount, which anybody can get that discount. If you have a question on how to get that, let me know. I got them for $95, and I've ran about 10 miles in them, so this is kind of a first impression review. The weight, about 9.8 ounces, and size 9. I wear size 11, so I think compared to other Hokas, kind of medium weight, and compared to Ultras, much lighter. This shoe has about a 5mm drop, so it's not as extreme drop as a lot of the Hoka shoes. And it really runs true to size. I would say medium throughout. And Running Warehouse had it rated medium to wide in some areas, but I don't believe so. I think it's medium. You know, Hokas, like I've said in many of my videos, run a little bit narrow for me. That's why I race in Ultras. But I also love to run in Hokas. And for example, my daily trainers are Hokas. This shoe, I wanted to see if I could add it in my rotation, and I was pleased with it. I would rate it okay. My reason for that is it has a compressed EVA outer sole with 4mm lugs, so it's a little bit harder than I usually like for a daily trainer. But to run in it once or twice a week, I think it's great. And I think this kind of shoe I would use up to 10K, maybe to 15K. Like I said, like I said before, I'm 190 plus pounds, so I'm a heavy runner, and I need a lot of cushion. So that's why in the trail races I use the Ultra Olympus 4s. But this shoe I think is great for a daily runner. 10K. If you're lighter, say 150, 160, you know, that range, you could probably use it for a marathon on the trails or on the road. The nice thing about this shoe, which really had me interested in it, was that that it's one of the few Hoka trail shoes that run medium and width throughout. Most of the Hoka shoes run a little bit narrow, like the Speed Goat, for example. The Evo Mafates I've got, they run a little bit narrow. But this shoe fits well for me. It's medium throughout, and I was really, like I said, I'm really interested in it because it's a road to trail shoe. So the lugs, you know, it does have 4mm lugs, but I found that it feels nice on the road. And where I run daily, I run about 10K every day, and probably 30% of that's on the roads. So this is a great shoe for me. So I run on the roads to the trails, I run the trails, and then I run back. I wish it had a little bit more cushion, otherwise I would give it a little bit better rating, but I highly suggest try this shoe out. It's a beautiful shoe. They call it Ampero Blue, but this blue and yellow is it's a very pretty shoe. Even my wife said it's the best looking shoe I have. And I have a lot of shoes. But decent shoe for the trails and the roads. Suggest give it a try. What else did I leave anything out? No. I think I covered everything. The upper fits very well. Tongue, it's like the typical Hoka tongue. It's not sewn on the sides, so it fits well. It doesn't move around too much. But overall, I rate a pretty good shoe. I just would not use it in a trail race, a long trail race. Like I said, Ultra Olympus 4s. I've got the just kind of an update on my other shoes I'm using. I'm using this particular shoe, exact shoe, and Arkansas Travelers 100 coming up in 10 days. This shoe only has about 50 miles on it, and I plan to use those racing these. My training's going pretty well. Been running and biking, pretty much 2-a-day workouts, and also lifting weights in my gym where I'm sitting now. Been really using my ski RG. I think that's gonna really help me with my pole strength late in the race. I typically use poles the last 20 miles of 100. And in this race, Arkansas Travelers, there's 12,000 feet of climbing. So it's a very hilly race, not very flat. It's in the Ozarks of Arkansas. I wanted to give an update also on, these are pretty dirty, but I just got them 2 weeks ago. These are the Hoka Mach 4s. I did a review a couple months ago and I was pretty hard on them. And I was hard on them because the back heel was wearing out pretty fast. But I tell you what, I've been still using my Cliftons. I'm talking about daily trainers now. I use Hoka Cliftons and now Mach 4s. I decided to buy another pair. You know, they're $110. They're really inexpensive and they're a very comfortable shoe. I think it's the best feeling shoe that Hoka has right now, and I'm not the only one that thinks that. They have very high reviews. The only thing I'm a little bit disappointed in is the wear. You know, you're looking at 200, 250 miles, but I'm okay with that. I'm gonna live with that. I went because I was wearing my Cliftons, and the thing about the Cliftons, I have the Clifton 7s. I've been wearing them since Clifton 4. I don't have the Clifton 8s, but in the front of the shoe, it runs medium to narrow, and it bothers me a little bit. I have to wear thin socks. But with the Mach 4s, I do not have to. They run medium in the front, a lot like the Challenger ATRs. So I'm back to using the Mach 4s almost every day during the week for a daily trainer, because I can run on the roads and the trails with these. And then I toss it up with like the Challenger ATR 5s. I've got the Pegasus 3s. And I also use my Ultras. That's my running rotation. But the shoe that I'm using the most for the last 3 or 4 months is the Mach 4, Hoka Mach 4. Great shoe. I just hope that when they go to Mach 5, that I've only had these 1 month, they still already got some wear on the sole. I hope they can make the outer sole a little bit more durable. Maybe that's the reason it's so soft and comfortable and lightweight, is because it isn't. I'm not sure. But that's the only drawback on the Mach 4, like I said before, but I just wanted to bring this up because I'm running in them again. I kind of knocked them pretty hard a few months ago because of the wear. But I think because of the price and the comfort, and I don't have any niggles or, you know, minor, you know, soreness and stuff when I run the Mach 4s all the time. I think it's a really good shoe. Lightweight, I can use it on the roads and on the trails. Highly recommend it. But that's it. What I really was, this video is focused on is the Challenger ATR 5s. I think it's a good shoe, like I said, but I wouldn't use it in a long trail race. I think if you're a little bit lighter runner, maybe you could use it in a 50K. But a great shoe for your daily rotation, and Running Warehouse has got a really good price on it right now. It's only $105 before discount. If you use the Laredo D discount code, you can get them for $95. I think that's a really good price for a good shoe. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel. Like I said in my previous video, after a couple years of my podcast and about 6 months on my channel, I decided to change the name. I've actually changed it once before. It was Mile 62 Running, and then I changed it to Mile 62 Trail Running. The challenge I have is a lot of people really didn't get to know me personally, my name, even though I mentioned it in videos. I had people calling me Mile 62 instead of my name, Richard. And then it's like, well, I want to personalize my channel a little bit more, but I want it to still be trail running. And people didn't understand the mile 62 concept too much. It's based on the 100K. But I also don't want people to think that if you watch my channel is only geared for 100K distance and longer. That's not true. It's geared for all trail running and everyone that trail runs. Even my shirt, this is from Cedar Park Cross Country Invitational, which I did a video on. I ran 2 weeks ago. That's only a 2-mile race. So my channel, Richard Runs Trails, is for everyone, all distances. So I hope you like the new name, the new branding, I guess you would say. I'm also changing the name of my podcast to Richard Runs Trails. So I hope everyone has a great week and a great run. Take care. Bye-bye.